Hello folks, welcome to MRReddy Automation. In this video, I will be talking about actions class. Before talking about actions class, let us recap once what are the different actions we performed so far on web elements. These are the few actions we implemented so far. Click to perform click action on different elements like buttons, checkboxes, radio buttons, images, links, and etc. Next, send keys. With the help of send keys, we can enter data in text fields. Next, select by visible text. We can select item from the list box. If you notice here, all these are single actions. WebDriver supports only these single actions. But in real time, in some scenarios, we have to perform multi actions as per requirement. You can see here, double click. To perform, double click on any web element. Drag and drop means we can drag element from one location to another location. Context click. Context click means we can perform right click action on any web element. You can see here, first one is double click. So once we performed double click action, here it is showing double click action is done. Just remember, it is not a single action. We are clicking twice. Next one is right click. We are going to do two actions on same element. Right click, and once context menu is displaying, we can select item from context menu. I have selected JavaScript. You can see here, once we selected menu item, it is displaying message clicked JavaScript. Next, drag and drop. We can drag this element from this location to this location without releasing mouse. Okay. WebDriver element supports only single actions, but it doesn't support multi actions on any element. If you notice in script, just let me show you. You can see here, it is showing methods like click, send keys, get text is displayed, but it doesn't contain. But here there is no method like double click, drag and drop, context click, etc. Okay. What does it mean? It doesn't support multi actions. So here question is, how can we automate multi actions? That is where action class comes into the picture. By using action class, we can automate these multi actions. Let us take a look at implementation.
Guys, already I have captured XPath for all these elements and copied in Notepad. We have seen different examples how to create XPath manually, right? So in this video, our focus is mainly on how to implement action class. If you want more insight about XPath, I would recommend you to watch previous XPath related videos where we have deep dive into XPath usage. This is the script for invoking our application. First, let us create a script for double click action. In order to perform double click action, we have to create action class, right? Actions is equal to new actions. We have to pass this driver instance to actions class. So first we have to click on this tab, right? For that, driver dot find element by dot XPath. This is the XPath. Next, once it is done, we have to perform double click action on this button, right? Web element equal to just here we are storing this web element into variable called web element. Okay. XPath for this web element is this one. Now this element is ready. Next step is we have to perform double click action by using action class. Okay, how can we do that? Actions dot, yeah, you can see here double click action is available, right? But earlier when we used normal web element, these methods are not displaying, right? Double click, context click, drag and drop, right? So through action object we can get these actions. Double click, what is the element? Just remember, once we performed action, we have to specify build.perform for each action. Build.perform. It's done. Okay. Let me execute once. Just I am adding this to showcase the actions on our application. Otherwise, it will execute too fast. Let me try to execute. Yeah, application is opened. You can notice here, yeah, double click action is done, right? It's working fine. Next one is context click. For context click, what we have to do? We have to select this tab. Right click, right? Just we can reuse this step. Under update, right click. So once we have selected this one, we have to perform right click action on this, right? Let me write script for this. Web element, we can use web element 1. Okay. Just let me copy this one. The XPath for this object is this one. Okay, now we have to perform right click actions dot context click. What is the element? This one. Build dot perform. Next, once it is done, what we have to do? Once right click action is done, we have to select this one, JavaScript or Java or C#, anything we can select. Okay. Once we select on this, it will display here, click Java. If you click on C#, then it will display message, click C#. Okay. For this XPath is this one. It's not required. Already we have seen this. Okay, let me execute this one. Now you can see under performed right click action. Okay, click to Java. It's working fine. Next one is drag and drop. we can reuse this statement. Drag and drop, right? We can update this one. Here what we are trying to do is we have to drag this image and drop here. Okay. For this we need export of this element and export of this element. Web element. Okay. Element 1 equal to for that export this image this one. ID equal to drag one. Okay. Next element is element 2. Okay, what is the export? Okay, I forgot to capture this one. Let us try to inspect this. ID equal to div1. How can we do that? Actions dot drag and drop method is there. This element, right? Element 2. We have to specify where we have to drop in element 1. This is the location. Okay. Next, build dot perform. Let me execute. Observe carefully. Image is available here. Yeah, now it's been moved to this location. This is how we can handle complex actions, or we can say multi-actions, with the help of actions class. That's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching.